Hey, I'm back again. Still scriptless, but Edge of Fate is released. Braytech's been updated quite a few times, and I thought that I'd come back and walk through some of the changes. So the weekly's view of old is dead, and now we've got this new sort of experimental page with dynamic modules that change depending on what's happening in game. So when Zoe arrives later tonight, for example, it'll show us inventory here. And then when the sieve is going to come back up, for example, like it is soon, it'll take precedence over Zoe and it'll show you that instead. And then, for example, if your postmaster is almost out of space, it'll show your postmaster first before it shows you your quests. So that's the new operations page. Some of the features that you're used to are still going to kick around. The rotations page is a lot skinnier, but these guys are still going strong. Love a good Ascendant challenge. Seasonal challenges, seasonal hub, and that's the operations page. Some new cool stuff. Just today, I got back into the weekly Eververse predictions feature. Yeah, pretty chuffed with how fast I got this up. I also spent a bunch of time improving the component that I use to display items. So it actually shows you a tick and stuff to say you've got it. And you can actually right click these like you would items in your inventory, like in here, for example. So that's cool. And what else? I think I touched on the Explorer feature last time as well, but it's worth going over again. So users requested a different way to browse things like collections and badges and triumphs. But they also wanted to compare like between players to see what different people have. So if I load up Cbro here, 7109, it'll add him to the list. Oh, that's a bad example because we've got the same emblem. But okay, well, what about Camo 8562? Camo 8562. There. Get rid of Cbro. There we go. So then you can like browse through. I'm short on breath because I'm talking fast, or maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. I've had a lot of sleep, but I've also had a lot of caffeine. Yeah. What's a good armor? Oh, hang on. Exotic armor. That's usually a good way to see. Hunter. I don't play Hunter. Apparently, Camo also doesn't play Hunter. Is Camo a Titan? Oh, is Camo a Warlock as well? Yeah. Okay. Well, you can see what people have and stuff, and like easily compare, and like that's available for triumphs as well. So Camo 8162 was it? No. 8562. Oh. There we go. They even go gold when you've completed a node, so that's a neat little touch. Well, actually, Crucible is usually a pretty good comparison. Camo's not in Crucible. Very disappointed. So that's Explorer. If you can hear a little funny sound, like a noises and squeaks and stuff, that's because my puppy has broken in through the doors and is pouring at me. So that's great. Anyway, what else? Well, since we're here, may as well, just have a look around. I feel like vendors has often gone under the radar. It's a feature I've neglected a lot because it's difficult and yucky. Well, I guess Tess, I don't know. So there's that improved item tooltip again with the tick off, and then the red notice already purchased on account, that's derived from the API. And then Tess has notifications for Bright Dust sales, so you can turn this on and get notified for anything you don't have and stuff like that. Yeah, I suppose I'll take a moment to talk about one of my favorite views and my favorite emblem. Look at this emblem. I love this emblem. So this is the legend view. It's just kind of a smattering of all the different parts of Destiny. So activity stats and triumphs and collections, rare items and whatnot. And then if you share a link to your profile, depending on what you share it, it'll show this image, this link preview, and it'll show this cool image that's generated from your profile. That's neat. I spent quite a bit of time on that. Yeah. What's good? No, that's pretty much all I wanted to share for now. Yeah. Oh, I love. This is also a recent feature. I love this. So you can favorite things. So what's something that I like that I haven't favorited? All that emblem, perhaps. There it is. So you can right click to favorite and unfavorite, and it gets added there for quick and easy access. I love quick and easy access. Yeah. What else? No, that's pretty much it for now, I think. Unless you wanted to also touch on the fact that profile synchronization's pretty cool. So if you use Braytech on more than one device, and that includes browsers, and you log in with Bungie, and then you turn on profile synchronization, it'll synchronize your item visibility settings, maps settings, triumphs you track, profile search history. So it'll sync your collection's favorites here. So if you favorite something here, it'll show up on your other devices, which is neat. I believe it also will affect things like if you mark an item in your inventory. I'm pretty sure it syncs those as well. I don't know. Braytech's kind of big enough now that I sometimes forget how it works. You know? Anyway. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll go now. Edgy sign off, funny joke, end video.